everybody. Welcome to Carver County Library Storytime. We have a minute before we need to get started, so if you want to get settled and find a comfortable place to sit, we've got some fun stories. We'll be doing some actions and some singing, and we'll just be having a fun time today on this spring morning. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Caregivers, if you want to put the names of your kids in the messages, then I can say hi to everyone and I will try to get their names in. All right, my name is Cindy and I want to welcome you to our Storytime Live program here at the Carver County Library. And would you join me in the Storytime song? Story time, story time, welcome to our story time. With lots of books and fun for me and you, we will sing and dance too. Oh, very good. Can you clap your hands? Clap your hands for story time. Clap your hands for story time. With lots of books and fun for me and you, we will sing and dance too. Oh, hi, Kara and Ava. Welcome to Storytime. Do you want to stand up and do some jumping? Jump up high for story time. Jump up high for story time. With lots of books and fun for me and you, we will sing and dance too. Oh, very good. How about you, Jake and Archie? Welcome. What should we do next? How about flap your arms like a bird? Flap your arms for story time. Flap your arms for story time. With lots of books and fun for me and you, we will sing and dance too. Oh, very good, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Okay, you can sit down now, because it is time to call out my friend Blossom, who lives in my box here. Can you call out Blossom? Call out really loud so she can hear you. Ready? Blossom! Oh, one more time. Blossom! Oh my goodness. I have a sound thing going. I don't know. Okay, I think that worked. All right, sorry about that. Let's do it again. Blossom! Oh, here she comes. Hello, 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 hello. I am so glad you're here today. Yeah, we got to figure out that technical stuff. Yeah, we do, Blossom, I know. Oh, what? Did she forget her tail? Oh my goodness, Blossom, you forgot your tail. Let's get her tail out of the box. All the way out. Very good. Oh, there she is. All the way down to your red check tail. Very good, Blossom. Hi, everybody. Hi, Allison. Hi, Courtney. So glad you're here today. Now it is time to see the letter of the day. Ooh, this is an exciting part of our story time, isn't it? Can you guess what the letter might be? I didn't put any clues up today. Sometimes I have clues, but today I didn't, so let's just look. Let's just look. Here it comes. There it is. Ta-da! Oh my goodness. Blossom, what letter is that? It's the letter F. The letter F. Very good. That's a good letter, isn't it? F. Do you know what sound the letter F makes? Right. It's a fun sound, isn't it? Yes, it's the first letter in the word fun. And it's a nice word, nice letter, because it's the first letter in the word friend. Like my friend Blossom here. F is a good letter, isn't it? Now the capital letter F has a straight line and two straight lines that come out, right? What do you think about the lowercase letter F? Do you think it's the same or different from the capital letter F? What do you think, Kyle? Or Rebecca? Or Hallie? Hi, everyone. Lily and Ren. I'm so glad you're here. Rena, I am so glad you're here. Do you think the lowercase letter f is different or the same? Let's look. It is, look at that. It's a little different, isn't it? It's kind of the same. A lot of letters do that. They have things that are the same between the capital and the lower, but then they're different in some ways. So let's look at the lowercase letter f. The lowercase letter f has a line down and a line across, right? But the top of the line is a curve. So you have to do a little curve up here, and then you do your straight down line, and then you do a line across, right in the middle, right? So let's try that with our fingers. Let's do the capital letter F first. Ready? Straight line, and then go back up to the top and do a straight line out to the right and to the middle of your F and do another straight line out. Very good. Now the lowercase letter F, start with a curve and down, and then a straight line across. You can practice that at home, can't you? On pieces of paper with your crayons or your pencils or your markers or your chalk on a chalkboard. You can do that, or with your magic finger, right? You could do that in sand with your finger. You could practice your letters. Well, Blossom, what kind of words besides fun and friend begin with the letter F? Do you know Ahan or Malachi or Teddy and Evan? Do you know what words begin with the letter F? Owen, Carson, hi. So glad you're all here. What kind of words can you think of? I tell you what, we have an F bag. Look at that. I love our bags, our letter bags. We don't have letter bags for every letter, but we do for a few. That is an F word, isn't it? Well, let's see what's in here. What is in here? Oh, here's a funny F word. What's this? Who's that? He's a frog. He goes, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Can you show me how you hop like a frog? Can you do that and say ribbit? Oh, that's funny. You're good frogs. Frog is a good F word. What else is in here? Oh, here's a good F word. This is the word I was looking for. Some of my friends and my son and my husband and my other son and lots of people I know have already started doing this year. They've gone out to find these. Who's this? It's a fish! And they've gone fishing. Do you like to fish? We have lots of lakes around here. Lots of people go fishing. Well, our story today is about fish. It's about a fish, a very special fish. So let's put the F bag away, and I want you to say goodbye to Blossom. Bye-bye! And we are going to hear a story about a very special fish. Special fish? What kind of story could that be? Can you think of a story? You know, I can think of a story, one of my favorite stories called The Rainbow Fish. Do you know that story? That's a very special fish. And I want to show you something because I have a puppet who's going to be in our story today. And it's the rainbow fish. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Yes, I am the rainbow fish, and I am in the story today. But the story is not the rainbow fish, but I star. Yay! He's a very versatile puppet, our rainbow fish puppet. I just wanted to introduce that to you. Now, our story is a folk tale from the Brothers Grimm. And there's a lot of folk tales that came out of Europe and were collected into the Brothers Grimm collections. And this one is called The Fisherman and His Wife. Or, there's other names too. I'm calling it The Magic Fish. So, let's get started. Once upon a time, because that's how stories start, there was a fisherman. And here's my fisherman. He is a poor man, and he lives in a little shack. See the little shack? Is that what your house looks like? I bet not. I bet you nobody lives in a house like that. But he lived right by the ocean. Kind of like living right by Lake Waconia, or one of the lakes in Chanhassen, right? So the fisherman and his wife, and here's his wife right here, lived in a little shack by the ocean, and they were very poor, but they were pretty happy. You know, the fisherman went out every day and caught fish, and the wife had a garden. She grew some vegetables, and they were fine. They didn't have much. One day, the fisherman went out fishing. And let's get his fishing pole. And he went down to the ocean, and the water was beautiful and clear. And he sat on the shore, and he cast his fishing lure out into the water. And it was a beautiful day, and he had a wonderful time fishing. He didn't catch much, but towards the end of the day, something caught on to his rod. Now, if you know how to fishing, when something starts pulling your rod down underwater, you know you've caught a fish, right? And what do? You pull. Can you all do that with me? Cast your rod out and let's pull. Ready? Pull, reel it in, reel it in. Oh no, it's pulling out again. Reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. Oh, this was a big fish. This was a big fish. And when he finally pulled it to shore, whoo! Oh, yes, it was. It was a beautiful fish. It was a beautiful, shimmery, sparkly fish. Oh, you are the prettiest, biggest fish I've ever caught. My wife will be so excited. Oh, no, said the fish. What? You can't catch me. You need to set me free. What? Wait a second. Is this fish talking to me? I am. I'm talking to you. I am not a fish. I am an enchanted prince. And you need to let me go. Please let me go. Oh my. Well, I don't know about you being an enchanted prince, but you are a talking fish, so I'm going to let you go. Bye-bye, fish. Have a good life. Whoosh. And the fish swam off into the ocean. Whoa, just wait till I tell my wife about the magic talking fish I caught. He got home to their shack, and his wife was waiting for him. And she said, Dear, did you not catch any fish? Well, yeah, I did. I caught a whopper. It was a really big, sparkly fish. It was great, big fish, but he was an enchanted prince, so I had to let him go. You what? I let him go. Did you ask for anything, like a wish first? No, why would I do that? Oh, because he's an enchanted fish and he'll grant you a wish. Of course. Go back and ask him for a wish. Well, what would I wish for? Well, look at the shack we live in. Go ask him for a nicer house. Go. Well, all right. So the fisherman went back down to the ocean. And when he got there, see how beautiful, clear this water is? The water wasn't beautiful and clear anymore. The water was starting to turn green and was getting a little choppy. That's what happens when the wind picks up, right? Waves start happening. But he went down to the edge of the ocean and he called out, now I need your help with this. I want you to make fish with your hands. Can you do that? And we're going to say, magic fish in the sea. Can you do that? Magic fish in the sea. And now wave with your hand. Say, come to me, for my wife, and you can put your hands together, sweet Isabel has a wish, and you could, why don't you wave your hand or point up, that you can fill. Oh, very good. Do you think the fish is going to come? And he looked out in the water, and sure enough, whoop, psh, the fish swam right up to the shore and said, what can I do for you, my friend? You let me go. I will do whatever you want. Go ahead. Well, my wife would like me to ask you for a nice house for us to live in, because we just have a little shack. Ah, no problem. It is done. And the fish swam away. Huh? Well, thought the fisherman. That was interesting, and he went home. And as he got home, he saw that sure enough, his shack had turned into a very nice house. And Isabel was out on the porch, and she said, oh, husband, look at our house. Oh, there's a porch in the back and a bigger garden for my vegetables. And there's rooms inside, like a couple, like bedroom, kitchen, dining room. living room. It's really nice. We could even have guests over. Thank you, husband. That was really nice. Well, good. I'm glad you're happy. We should live satisfied in this. Yay! For a couple of weeks, they were very happy. Until one day, Isabel said, Husband, I was thinking, and you know what? If the fish could give us a house, maybe he could give us a castle instead. Could you go ask him? Go ask him if he could give us a castle. Come on, husband. Well, okay, I'll go ask, said the fisherman. And off he went down to the water. Now, guess what? The ocean didn't look like this anymore. Nope. The ocean was starting to look a little dark. Look at that. Clouds are rolling in. It's starting to get a little dark and cold. But the fisherman walked up to the edge and he called out, Ready? Get your fish ready. Magic fish in the sea, come, oh come to me, for my wife, sweet Isabel, has a wish that you can fill. And sure enough, whoosh, whoosh, the fish swam up to the shore and he said, What? Are you already tired of your pretty little house? Well, said the fisherman, my wife would like something bigger. She was thinking maybe it wouldn't be too much trouble. Maybe you could give us a castle instead. All right, it's done. And the fish swam out to sea. It's done. And the fisherman went home. And when he got there, sure enough, his house had turned into a castle. And his wife, Isabel, was entertaining guests in her castle. And she said, Isn't this a beautiful castle? It has many, many more rooms, and there's even servants now. And we have a stables with some horses in the back. I love this castle. Thank you, dear. It is beautiful. And the two of them lived happily for several weeks, until one day when Isabel said, You know, husband, I've been thinking that since the fish could give us a castle, why couldn't he make us king of the land that we see? I would like to be important. I would like to be king. Well, I don't want to be king, said the fisherman. Well, that's okay. You don't have to be king. I will be king. Go ask the fish. Well, I don't think it's a very good idea to go ask the fish. No, go, said Isabel. And she pushed him out the door towards the ocean. Oh my, she's asking for a lot, isn't she? Well, the fisherman went down to the ocean, and now, look at the ocean now. The ocean was getting dark and wavy. Whoosh. Can you make waves with me? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And the wind was starting to blow. It was getting a little cold. So the fisherman went up to the edge of the ocean and he called out, Are you ready? Make your fish. Magic fish in the sea, come, oh come to me, for my wife, sweet Isabel, has a wish for you to fill. He waited, and it took a little while this time, but sure enough, here came the fish. Hello. You know, your wife is starting to ask for a lot. What does she want now? Well, you know, you did give her a castle, and now she's thinking she might want to be king of everything she can see. I know it's a lot. Fine, if that's what you want. That's what you have. And the fish swam away. And the man went back, and sure enough, in place of the castle that was there was an even fancier castle. Now I need to do a costume change here. Oh wait, I can do that. And Isabel was sitting in the castle on a throne talking to her people. And she had a crown on her head. Look at that. She's got a crown. And she was sitting there being king. And she said, you there, you must go do this for me. And you there, you must bring this to me. Oh, husband. I am king. You should bow down to... What? Said the fisherman. I don't know. Are you going to be happy now? Well, for today. And just a couple days later, she woke him up and she said, Husband, I have decided I am not happy being king. I want to be emperor of all the land. Emperor of all the land? The fish can't make you emperor. Well, I want you to go ask him. Go. But it's the middle of the night. Go. And she pushed the fisherman out of the house and made him go ask the fish again. Now, I want you to guess, what do you think the ocean looks like now? What do you think? Do you think the ocean's maybe getting angry? Look, the ocean was stormy. And there was a storm blowing in, and there was thunder. Can you make thunder? Rumble, rumble, rumble. And the wind was howling. And the waves were crashing. Crash! And the fisherman made his way up through the storm to the edge of the ocean. And he called out, ready? Get your fish. Magic fish in the sea, come, oh come to me, for my wife, sweet Isabel, has a wish for you to fill. Oh, at first he didn't hear anything. And then finally, from way out in the ocean in the waves, he saw the glittering fish swimming towards shore. And it swam up. And it said, what does that selfish wife of yours want now? I can't believe she's not happy being king. Well, she wants to be emperor, said the fisherman. Emperor? Fine, if you're sure that's what you want. She is emperor. Go home. And the fish swam away. Now, the man went home, not sure what he would find. And there was an even larger palace. Look at that thing. It's huge. And his wife was emperor. Okay. She was sitting on a golden throne, and she had a cape of red and gold. Ooh, look at her cape. Isn't it beautiful? And she was up there and she said, Husband, I am emperor now. Emperor. Oh, she lost an eye. That's okay. You are emperor. And she said, I love being emperor. I am in charge of everything, but I still can't make the sun and moon rise. You need to go back to that fish and tell him I want to be like a god in charge of the whole world and the heavens. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea, said the fisherman. But the wife pushed him out the door, the empress, and she said, go. So he did. And he went down to the ocean. Now the ocean was even windier and wilder than before. It was a hurricane. I need you guys to blow very loudly and go with your arms. Whoosh, and the waves are crashing, and the man could barely get through to the shore. And he called out into the wind, ready, make your fish. Magic fish in the sea, come, oh come to me, for my wife, sweet Isabel, has a wish for you to fill. And the fish swam up and said, what is it now? And the fisherman said, my wife is not happy being empress. She wants to be like a god. Well, she has asked for too much. Go. You will live in your shack forever. And the fisherman went home, and sure enough, all that was left was his shack by the sea, and his wife, Isabel. And they lived that way forever. The end. That was kind of a silly story, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. I think there's a moral in that story. Sometimes stories teach us things. What do you think that story was supposed to teach you? Do you think Isabel, the wife, was a bit selfish? Was she? Did she keep wanting more and more and more? Might need to think about that. But we're going to do a silly song now. So I need you to put your hands together. And we are going to do Slippery Fish. Are you ready? I bet you know this song. Slippery fish, swimming in the water. Slippery fish, gulp, gulp, gulp. Oh no! Now, if you don't know this song, we do that every time. Gulp, 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 and then put your hands up and go, oh no, because he's been eaten by. Now you have to be an octopus. Make your fingers. Octopus, octopus, squiggling in the water. Octopus, octopus, gulp, gulp, gulp. Oh no! He's been eaten by. Now we're going to do this. I just saw this action yesterday. Can you do that? It's a tuna fish, and he's fast. Tuna fish, flashing in the water. Tuna fish, gulp, gulp, gulp. Oh no! He's been eaten by, put a fin up, because we are a great white shark, swimming in the water. Great white shark, gulp, gulp, gulp. Oh no! He's been eaten by, who could eat a shark? A humongous whale, spouting in the water. Humongous whale, gulp, gulp, gulp. Oh. Burp. That's the silliest part of this song. Can you say burp with me? Burp. Excuse me, says the whale. It must be something I ate. Oh! That is just a silly song. I like that song. All right, well, it is time to call out Blossom. Can you call out Blossom? Say, Blossom! Oh, here she comes. Hello, how are you? Oh, my tail? Oh, I forgot my tail. Let's pull it out. Here comes her tail. Oh, there we go. I am so glad all of you are here today. Thank you so much for joining us. Will you play Jack in the Box with me really quick? All right, to play Jack in the Box, we get into a pretend box, cover up, and be really, really quiet. And I say, Jack in the Box, so quiet and still. Will you come out? Yes, I will! Yay! And we'll see you next time for the next story time. Bye-bye.